Hi, so this is the 10th part in the Ben 10 Alienverse commentary playthrough. We are now on level 10. This is spooky. Obviously the name is a joke there, so let's get into it. And just so you guys know, I'm recording this months after all the previous recordings, so if I sound different, if anything's different, that's why. I do want to say first off, I do apologize that the level 9 playthrough is gone. I deleted all my files because I was trying to make room, and it turns out that the file I uploaded for level 10 was actually the level 9 video. Anyways, let's get into the level. Yeah, I was trying to do something kind of experimental with the cutscene here. I don't know if it turned out so well, but here you go. Jump scare. Yeah, there it is. So, I don't really know why. I guess I kind of know. I didn't want to go with this scare because I wanted it to be its own game and make some like new. I wanted it to be new and unique, you know. So I went with this new character I created. That was also kind of a joke character, and also just worked with the lore of Ben 10 at the time. So as you can see, I have a lot of settings turned on. That might be a bit bright. So when I turn to alien, it should be, yeah, that's a bit better. So I got the bloom setting on, so everything's a bit glowy. I got a different HUD. And it's on the bottom now, and what else? Oh, different Omnitrix sounds, I believe. And, yeah, you see I got the classic Omnitrix on right there. Yeah, so I was just trying to mess around, and so I got this cool Ben skin. So let's get into it. Yeah, sorry it's so glowy, that should not be that bright. Here's my Bullfrag skin, so at the beginning here you have to use Bullfrag to jump up. And then we have to go under here. This little section right here was so hard to code. I don't know why. It just took so many tries to get this right. And also, it's just kind of confusing. But yeah, use Chameleon for this. And then this part's very, very odd as well. Because we don't really use Gravitax's powers like this in the game. But yeah, here you have to use his powers to remove all this rubble. And then you can just throw it to the side. Here's my Gravitax skin. It's very simple. You can't even really tell. I think it's just the Albedo skin. Then you have to slide down here. I do like sections like this where you have to slide down things. So as you can see, tons of these assets are straight copies from the Nerf Phaedos level in, I think it's Vilgax Attacks. I don't think I played through that part of the game. Alright, let's get to the fight. I'll go with Chameleon for now. And this is the high contrast skin for Chameleon, I believe. Also, sorry that the color I chose for the energy is so close to the health bar red. That was not smart on me. Okay. One guy's not bad, now we have 3. So I don't know how many of you guys even know this, but these yellow orbs, if you hit them, it stuns the ectoneurites. That's what they're for. So you can get some easy hits that way. But you can really interrupt their hits anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, this is an easy fight. I think the later ectoneurites with the summoners is a lot harder. There we go, we can stun them again. I do like this mechanic because it comes back in the boss fight. Oh, and you can see that pumpkin over there, we'll get to that. Alright, so he's stunned, we gotta wait for him to come back over. Or I could just switch aliens, but it's fine. I can maybe read this while I'm waiting. The nerve system is chock full of horror monsters. Ghost Freak. Is that how you spell monster? Nope, it's not. Ghost Freak is a ghost. Blitzwolfer is a werewolf. Is this guy not unstunning? I think I just have to kill him. We can use Bullfrag. There. Okay. Ben Victor is Frankenstein. Ben Mummy is a mummy. And Vampire is a vampire. There we go. Oh, look! He's sitting on a little hand. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, I don't add those, by the way. The little pumpkins are added by one of the collaborators' fanfits. And here we got these spikes. They can be easily avoided. These are a bit harder to avoid. These took a lot of coding. Or a lot of just annoying optimization. Because before, they would lag the game. Yeah. And then we got these weird, like, tunnel things you have to avoid. I don't know. So here are the... What are these guys called? Oh, Phaser Freaks, I believe. Yeah. I like their design. I was inspired a lot by concept art, or not concept art, but model sheets from the Ben 10 Omniverse episode that had the ectoneurites in it. So if you go to that page on the wiki, you'll see some of these guys. There we go. Bullfrog's so fun. And you see that these orbs give you health and energy. So there you go. Now we got these. This electricity that's just like floating in the air. I should probably add a stand for that. Okay, let's get to fighting. This might be one of the easiest levels. The boss fight I remember not being super easy, and yeah, some of the later enemies, but for now, pretty easy. For the newer levels, I try to make the difficulty a bit hard from the beginning just because at that point, people really aren't jumping in out of nowhere. Like, they've already played through some of the levels and know how it works. So I want the difficulty to be less of a curve, so it's challenging from the start. That's just one of my philosophies I work by, I think, or create by. Alright. We'll switch aliens soon. I just want to get this guy. Range attacks are useful for these guys. I can also use grab attack to pull them towards me, but this works. Doesn't work well, but it's working. There we go. Alright. And this really doesn't make sense, having that orb there. Anyways, so here you have to jump up onto these platforms. I do like this section a lot. This whole area is pretty fun to me. I know it's a bit confusing for some people because you have to go to the side to get those towers to shut down and everything, but I like it. Alright. Let's get up here. And now we have the first of the summoners. I forgot what I call these guys. I tried to make a lot of their animations kind of like spooky and kind of weird. Like you saw, yeah, like that pose where he turns his head back and how his whole head spins when you hit him. Okay, I don't know what he's trying to do here. I think he's glitched. There, just take him out. But the pose when they first discover Ben is very weird, where they like put their hands to their face. Yeah. Yeah, that was intentional. I wanted it to be kind of creepy. Yeah, let's switch aliens. Let's go with grab attack. Let's just pull him in. I like him here a lot. This is his introductory level, so I think he plays well for that, especially because he has a lot of AoE type attacks, and with the baby freaks, he's really good. We can try using some of the special moves too. Yeah, there we go. Do one more. Alright. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about this level, I think. Overall, I think I like its aesthetic the most. I spent a lot of time trying to make it look pretty, and I think it's a pretty standard level overall. I didn't try to go too experimental. This did take a lot of time to get right, though. Okay, oh, these are pretty fast. I gotta jump. There. I think some of the enemies are pretty fun, too. If not, just a little bit annoying. Okay, let's switch from Bullfrag. Let's go with Wild Mutt. Let's use his roll move. I'd say this level is pretty similar to the Null Void level. Both take place on a bunch of floating islands and whatnot. This time, though, different set of aliens and a whole different vibe and enemies and all that. Okay. And the hazards, I think, are a fun addition. Alright. This is one of the few levels in the original 19 that don't have destructibles. Instead, they have those orbs that you can hit, but they just regenerate, so not really destructible. So here, I think I like using Wild Mutt for this, because his long lunge just makes it a bit less dangerous. So we gotta wait for this platform to come back to us, I believe, while also avoiding this. Okay. Let's do it. There we go. So what we have to do is we have to platform up to the top of there onto that platform in front of me. And there's some... I think it's that platform. No, it's over there actually. And then we have to use grab attack to remove some rocks. Oh, we're going too far. Here. Okay. And so we gotta use Bullfrog here. Jump up. Wait. Oh. What's... Okay, I see. So there's actually a platform I have to jump on. Yeah. Okay. The rock was blocking. It was creating a shadow, so I couldn't see. Here we go. Okay. So now we have to follow these platforms over here. And I'll switch to Wild Mutt to be safe. I do love the look of this level, though. You can see that like weird orb thing that surrounds the whole area. It's kind of blocking the space out, or the stars. Okay, yeah. So here you see we have these rocks, and actually we have to add them, I forgot. So just grab this one, place it over here. I wish I used this power more. It is really fun. Oops. I don't remember if I made them regenerate though. I really should. I think I did, yeah. And so what they're kind of doing is they're blocking the laser from completing. Like you see it can't go to both sides, so it just goes away. That's kind of the idea. But obviously it doesn't make perfect sense. And so you see that laser being blocked made the tower deactivate. And so you technically don't have to do this for all the towers, just like 1 or 2 to be able to get over, but it's better to just do all 3 to be safe, or all 4. There we go. Let's get the checkpoint. Originally, these were so close to each other that you'd always pick up the other ones when trying to move them around, and it was just really, really annoying. So I had to move them really far apart, which is why they're now on separate platforms. And there's the last one. Alright. So now, we have to go back and use that moving platform to go over to the towers, now that we can get onto them without dying. I'm excited for the boss fight, though. It's one of my favorite boss fights, mainly because I incorporate the whole, like, light orb mechanic. Will I miss this one? No! I'm gonna miss it! Ah! Okay. I got down right in the nick of time, so we gotta get back up there. That was a close call. I don't think I've died yet. No. Doing pretty good. Alright, we gotta wait for that to come back to us. So let's just admire the scene. You can see those light rays coming down. Those are actually the spotlights I put in place to give the ground a bit more of variety. Oh, it's here already. Okay, we gotta go. Give the ground some more variety in, like, how lit up it is. Okay. So now let's jump up. I think is there a fight here? No, there's a fight right after this. 2 fights. These are some long jumps. Oh, and here's one of the now defunct prize orbs you can collect. Ooh, that was really close. Okay. Back to Bullfrag. Bullfrag and Wildma are like the stars of this level, aside from Grab Attack. Chameleon and... who's the other one? And Arctiguana aren't really needed much. Okay. So we got some baby freaks. Not too bad. They do some damage though. Okay. Then we got this thing. So I think this is directly modeled from a set piece from Vilgax Attacks, and I really like the look of it. Especially when the walls come down after you defeat the enemies. And the lights, I love what I did with the lights here. It's very pretty. Okay, let's get to fighting, and yeah, let's use Arctiguana. Okay, they're summoning. We gotta be careful. So I think all this stuff's gonna be... oh, I thought it'd be pink. That's odd. It's all blue. I thought I made it so that it would change color with your color. Well, anyways... I don't think those are going to do much, the ice crystals. They're moving around too much. Oh, they did some damage. Okay, let's go with this one. Knock that guy back. Looks like the, what are these called? The ones that summon? Ecto Summoners. It looks like the Ecto Summoners can sometimes get, like, stunned and can't move. There. One of the most interesting things I did with Arctiguana, and there's that effect I was talking about, was how his first attack is his lunge. I really like that decision. It's just a really neat thing I did with him. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Alright, so where do we go from here? Oh, here it is. We have to take this up. It's been a while since I playtested this level. Okay. This is a really weird bed and skin I made. Okay. And back to the fight. So just one Ecto Summoner to start with. I'm sure more will follow. Oh, nope, there's 2... oh, there's... okay, there's actually more. There's 2 Ecto Neurites over there, and then we got the Phaser Freaks, and now we got the Baby Freaks. So basically all the enemies. Okay, that was quick. Let's go with this move. Okay, that did some damage. And then... yeah. Now Chameleon's doing good. Okay, well, not so good there, but... so I got the Summoner, so it's not too bad now. I'll go with... can you go with the insta-kill thing that he has? I think that drains all his energy, though. We don't want to risk it. Let's try it. Oh, right. Now it just teleports you. It doesn't insta-kill. That's the old way it worked. Now it just brings you over to them. Okay. It's meant for stealth, so you can get behind enemies. Okay. There we go. The stars here are a bit big, I think. You can use Chameleon. His double jump works just fine. Alright. Now here, oh, I like this section a lot with Bullfrag. You gotta use him to get up on these rings. They're all slightly opposite from each other. I think this is a fun bit of platforming right here. And so this was just kind of, what do you call it? Asset optimization? That's not the right word. I used the assets I made to the fullest, because this right here is just the head of the Phaser Freak. But I think it looks cool, especially when it's blowing up like that, because you don't get to see it close up. Okay, so that did a lot of damage. Those dark spirals have to be avoided. Okay. Let's use the move that gives him some health back. Is it this one? Yes. Like that one. And it makes his attacks quicker, I think. And those dark spirals are also from Vilgax's attacks, I believe. So after making this level, I did kind of start thinking that it'd be nice to include a version of a Nerf Phaedos from the original show, or not the original show, but the like Bandai Namco card things. I think that's where it's from. There is an image of what a Nerf Phaedos looked like in the original series, and anyways, I wanted to include that, which is why I eventually add that as the arena for the flying aliens. So that's just some history for you there. Okay, now we kind of have an inverse of what we had with Bullfrag before, where now we have to go downwards. And this isn't that dangerous, but it does look cool. It's kind of like a dropper in Minecraft, you know? Okay. This is one of the... I think this is the last fight, maybe? Close to. And so we just have a ton of those spikes. And so you see they despawn pretty quick. Otherwise, the game would be lagging. At least on PlayStation 4s. And it might still be with how many there are. Okay. We haven't used Grab Attack too much, and he's the star, so let's use him some more. Okay, never mind, I'm out of energy. So, instead, let's try taking some of these guys down. They're doing a lot of damage, though. I gotta be more careful. Okay, maybe this level is a bit hard. Okay, there we go. That guy just did his attack, so I can get to him. And we have enough energy to transform. Okay. I think we already did, but I couldn't tell because the two bars were the same color. I wasn't sure which is which. Okay. We should use this move. Yeah. And then we can always pull them in with this one. Make sure they're close. There we go. So now, yeah, we go backwards actually. So a bit more to go. This section I also really like. You'll notice at the top of this cave coming up that there's like a bunch of, I don't know what you call that, divots or little like slits in it. That's because I need to elongate it to make it look good, and so I just duplicated it up a couple times. And so this section, the hazards are more of an issue. They're still easy to dodge, but at least you get that air of like trying to not get hit by them. Alright. Now we have a bunch of them. I think this is like a circle pattern. And now this is the last fight. And I think that last section was also taken from Vilgax's attacks. I just watched a bunch of gameplay of it and just saw what the cool things were, and what I thought was cool. Okay, we got some baby Ectonarites. Those guys are kind of tweaking out over there. I don't know why. Let's go with Wild Mutt. Well, she says Roar Attack. Yeah, that took them all out easily. Okay. There we go. Now let's get into the pit and do the boss fight. Oh, right, so for here you have to stay on this platform to make it... Oh, it just goes down the entire way? Okay. The way it's supposed to work is... Wait, it's back? Okay. I think I forgot to change some keyframe values around. The point of this section is to use grab attack to bring over this rock, which I think is the way it's working, just a bit janky. Okay, let's bring this rock over and place it right on that platform. Alright, let's go. Oh, I love this cutscene so much. You see I keyframed the camera on the head there? Oh, and that little jump scare. Maybe the dialogue, maybe we should just not look at that. Just cover that part with your hand. Yeah, see, I mainly did this to tie into the story, which doesn't even matter because it's an alternate universe and stuff. I wasn't really thinking. A lot of the levels don't take place in alternate universes, which I don't know why I made that decision. They really should have. So I love the look of this level with the god rays, or the, I don't know what you call these, ghost rays coming in. And all of his attacks are really fun. This is one of the most unique and fun boss fights in my opinion. I don't think a lot of people like it. Originally it was a mini-boss, but I don't really have mini-bosses in the game. I'm currently working on the 5 Years Later playlist, and they're kind of our mini-bosses in that level, I'd say. I'd say mini-bosses are when there are bosses before the final boss in the level. Alright, we can dodge under that. Oh, that was cool. So let's get to attacking. Well, actually, we can't attack him. We have to wait for these orbs to fully grow, and then we can hit them to attack him. There we go. They glow very bright to tell you. Now we can attack. I think his design is pretty cool, by the way. It's a neat little design. I like that, like, his face is black, so only see the teeth and the eyes. It's fun. And the spikes in the back, it's obviously very similar to Scare, just a bit different. Okay, I think he's coming for... Am I supposed to... Is he summoning guys? Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, when he summons guys, I should probably stop him. Did not realize that's what he was doing. Oh, looks like I forgot to make it so the enemies immediately detect you. I will make a patch to fix that. Alright, let's get him to come over here. And these are especially bright because I have Bloom on. Okay, I stunned him. Oh, I actually didn't. I think he dodged right the last second. Well, darn. Or maybe I got him, but he's still... No, okay. Let's find another one. There's still a couple more left. We might be able to defeat him before the orbs have to all recharge. Anyways, I think we're good. Okay. Come on over here. There we go. Okay, let's go away. Oh, he's on us. He's shot the spikes. Let's get him to come over here. He does seem a bit dumb in the level, which I kind of like. Or in the boss fight. Okay. Only like a quarter health left, if even that. Okay, he's back to full health. Or not back to full health, he's back to full resistance to attacks. So let's get him over to this last one, which should be the final blow. Is he coming for us? Oh, I coded an interesting thing for his movement where he starts out not being able to chase you well, but the longer he's going after you, the faster he gets. Oh, and you can see his spine is actually a bunch of the baby ectonurite hands. Oh, he has a little bit more health left. Okay. Can we even do damage to him at all right now? Very slightly. Let's do that actually, just for fun. You can see the health bar going down just a little bit. We are taking quite a lot of damage though. We got it. It's fine. Oh, never mind. It's not fine. Maybe we can still do it? Oh. Okay, that's a bit too high for it to hit us. Okay. There we go. And you can see I actually did a little death animation for him in the level when he died. So I think people misinterpret this line. When he said that, he's kind of saying it, like, defeatedly. Like, yeah, there'll be more enemies, more villains to fight. You know, he's not, like, saying it sarcastically. Alright, anyways. Sorry about that. We are on to level 11. That one I probably will have more to talk about, and I'm excited. I hope you guys like this, and stay tuned for the next one.